Taffy, I haven't started it yet, but what did you do on the weekend?
I did.
I fooled you. The podcast has already started. That's right. It started like 15 seconds ago, you fool.
Oh, right. I could have just, ruined the whole thing.
You fell victim to the classic blunder.
Yeah, alright. I didn't think that, I'm gonna have to restart that because OBS is breaking was properly a thing. But that's fine. I don't feel betrayed. At all.
As always, I am Sparky, and I am joined by Taffy.
Oh, hey. What's poppin', kiddos?
What's poppin', Jimbo? This
Jimbo?
is... have you Jimmy Neutron?
Oh, I didn't watch Jimmy Neutron.
Me neither, but it's a meme
Alright,
show.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. That's it, Chief. Yep.
This is
You know, you can start to ask, what did you do last week? Because it's the school holidays, and you can start to...
Well, not really, because last week is the last week of school.
Yeah,
so
so
I
what
know what you did
during the last week of school? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, the week we just had was school.
Fine, fair enough, man. Fine. Alright, get on to your holiday.
Well, I've had one day and it was horrible because I was sick, and that's today. So.
Lol, what a nerd, yo.
Imagine
being sick, dude.
What?
Imagine being sick, bro. Imagine not keeping yourself warm. What did you even do to make yourself sick?
I don't know. I just kind of woke up, and I'm
my God.
Hey, I don't want to get up.
Maybe you should have gotten your flu shot.
I'm not letting those poisons in my body.
It has lead in it, but lead is poisonous.
I won't let a doctor shoot the flu in me, because then I'll get sick.
Well, you will, just for that night.
No, but they're putting the flu in you.
Do you know what else they're putting in you? I don't know, the flu. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. What a political podcast. In the last 3 weeks, we've talked about how racist Australia is, and how vaccines are the devil.
Well, it is racist. Australia is racist, yeah.
I'm not going back into that. No, it's not.
Asians are a minority.
I mean, no.
Whites are the majority. Australia is racist. Australia is probably one of the most diverse places.
Yeah, but
diverse? Is that the word?
Diverse.
Diverse. Okay, I know what diverse is. Yes, diverse.
But it's racist because all the people in power are straight white men.
Yes.
So how?
Well, how do you?
Go ahead.
How do you know they're straight?
Experience.
Okay then. Alrighty. Okay. Yep. Alright.
So what did you do today?
I went to my parents' work.
Oh, did you work?
Yeah, I did a little bit.
Did they pay you?
No.
How dare they? You can sue them.
They paid with me they paid for feeding me tonight. You know, I get a place to live. I get internet. It's great.
Yeah, but didn't you get that before without having to do any work?
Well, I've been doing work since I was a child.
Well, you didn't ask for any pay.
Every 2 o'clock, I try to get my dad to wake me up, and instead of being a good dad and just letting me sleep, he'd actually wake me up every 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
And I AM, because he's a baker. You goose. All right. He wake me up. I'd come over to the shop. I'd make him a cup of coffee, and I just sit around while he does stuff. It was really boring.
So you're telling me your dad wakes you up?
Yeah.
At 2 a.m.
Yeah.
For you to make him a coffee, and then sit around.
Yeah, the coffee that he can make himself. Yeah. and then the day comes, you know, the day comes, the bread's like sitting near the door to cool down, right? And he's like doing other stuff other than bread, and my mum comes into the shop, and I go like, "Hey, mum," and then she starts working on things. And then I sit around. Sometimes I sleep in a tray on the table.
Oh, you sleep on a tray?
Okay, so do you know like bread tray? You know the red ones, right? The bread trays.
No.
Okay, just Google it later. Basically, I slept in those, and there was like a jacket, and I slept on that. I just slept in the tray at the shop until my parents would take me home, and I could use not the school computer, the family computer to watch Minecraft videos and play on Paint.
What time was this?
This was about the year of 2009.
So, like, no, okay, well, in the AM, like, what time in the AM? Like, I'd say what year if I was wondering on the year. What time of day is this?
Oh, by the time I go back home, it's by the time we're done, which is about 2.
AM or PM?
PM. Why would I finish the next day? What? What? No,
Right,
my parents used to just work for 22 hours straight.
No, I thought you just kind of made the coffee, then baked the bread, and then left it, like, in a couple minutes.
Oh. So I go back in time by 2 hours to leave. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I didn't go back in time. I just said that was my life for, like, you know, 4 years or something. It was fun. Good times. I don't do that anymore, but it was nice.
So wait, I just need to wrap my head around your sleep pattern back then.
Oh, it didn't work back then.
So you
Doesn't work
were woken
now.
up at 2.
Yeah, so I used to sleep with my parents, right? Like, well, okay, so most babies sleep by themselves in their own little cribs, in their own little rooms, but I slept with my parents for most of my life. So when I would sleep with my parents, I would, like, put my leg on my dad, so if he woke up, he'd have to move my leg. But joke's on me, I can't sleep still, and I move around all the time. So I just took my leg off of him. He could just leave. So, yeah. I also just kicked my mom in the face a lot during my sleep.
Yeah, that's...
I kick my mom in the face a lot now.
There it is. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
That was my childhood, so it was fun.
Only 90s kids will remember kicking your mum in the face.
Well, okay, I can relate to a lot of 90s kids things, but, you know, like...
Like what?
You can relate to, like, flip at the point. You can relate to flip phones and stuff, right?
Not really. Oh, well, I had a flip phone.
Yeah, you've had a flip phone for, like, the longest time.
What? I had it for a year.
Yeah, what, like 2 years ago?
When I was in year 5.
I had, like, an iPhone 4 when I was 6. Wait, that doesn't work. I don't think that works. Hold on, when did the iPhone 4 come out? I think that's possible. I probably could have done that.
Yeah, but, like... Okay, kids, like... We're slowly at the age... We're slowly crawling to kids getting more technology at a younger age.
Yeah.
Do you have, like, kids using iPads and they don't even know how to walk yet, but they can perfectly, like, search stuff up on YouTube?
Well, no, I don't know. Because it's hard to type when you can't speak English. You know? Like, that seems like a... They figure it out. Like, they can browse the YouTube front page. Yeah, of course, because they just look for their favorite. If they scroll down and they're looking for Peppa Pig, right, and they see Peppa Pig's very recognizable and iconic character design, they're gonna click on it and go like, I like this video. If they just see a video with bright colors, they'll like that one, right? It's not hard to navigate the front page of YouTube. My baby sister can do it. It's easy.
Yeah, and there's, like, kids who aren't even in school yet and they've already got, like, iPhone X's.
Yes.
And they know how to use them, and they, like... It's insane. Like...
Well, yeah.
You'd be lucky to just get an iPhone, like, when you're a teenager, like, a couple years ago.
Yeah. Well, some people have. I got mine like when I was 6 or 7. So, yeah. But, you know, I didn't use it all the time. That's because I didn't know how to use it. But as a result, I've become the most adept with tech in my family, and no one else can do a single thing.
Yeah, it's because you're a nerd.
Well, no, okay, no, it's different. I have 2 Asian parents, a baby sister who can't speak proper English yet. Well, actually, she can speak pretty good English. And another sister who's 2 years younger than me, and she can't download a file off the internet.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm the only one that can actually do anything. So, yeah.
Do they ask you to do stuff?
Yeah, they always do.
Are some of them
every second hour, they just come in and go like, Andy, how do I move this file that I've downloaded into the browser somewhere else? And like, you can drag it out onto the desktop just to minimize it. And my sister just goes like, oh, how do you minimize it? Like, it kind of hurts, like the fact that they don't know these things, but they'll figure it out eventually.
Do you ever get like any dumb requests? Like, hey, how do I print out this video?
Oh, literally all the time. My dad. Oh, like things that aren't possible.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's just been limited to like things that are super duper easy.
Oh no.
Like my dad goes like, I can't turn my phone on its side to I can't turn my phone on its side. The window, like the app won't flip.
Oh.
Right, and then I go, okay, watch this. I haven't even looked at the phone. I already know what the problem is. I swipe up and turn off portrait lock, and he goes, wow, how'd you do that? Like, just look at it. Just read things. But
yeah.
I can't exactly follow him since he's gone through much more than I have, and he hasn't exactly figured out the time to figure out how to use a phone yet. But you know.
How do I close my phone?
How do I close my phone? What's this button for? This one makes my ears hurt. Why does it make my ears hurt? Turn the goddamn volume down.
I saw something that's like, whenever older generations just have technology, they somehow manage to like mess up the simplest things. Like,
well, okay. Here's actually, no, keep on talking. I'll interject later.
Like, you'd look at the phone. The example was like, you'd look at the phone and everything is in Japanese, and then their excuse would be, well, I don't know, I clicked like twice and then everything changed. I don't know what's happening. And it's like multiple settings, and that would make you realize something's like going wrong.
Apparently a common issue for older people using phones is that they can't they can't press on the screen properly. So they get someone else to help. Yeah, right. Apparently, the reason for that is because as you grow older, the moisture naturally in your skin starts to run dry, and your fingers aren't as like quote unquote moist, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Basically, they have a harder time pressing on screens with it responding, which is apparently the reason why they can't really use phones and stuff, and we're ridiculing them for just like being dumb or something.
I mean,
and they just physically are incapable.
My nan has an Android, and she just uses a stylus, and that's what.
That's fair enough. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, just do that, basically. But you know, some people do that or just stick to like the phones with buttons and stuff, like
a flip phone,
like the thing,
flip phone,
the BlackBerry, that. You know what that is, right?
No.
It's the thing with all the buttons and it looks like a BlackBerry. Just Google it on the internet, you'll find it.
I don't want to though.
I used to have one. Well, not me personally, my dad, but he used to have one, and I used to like mess around with it. I played Snake on it.
Snake is such a good game.
Snake is kind of horrendous. Anything that reminds me of my childhood, I just hate with a burning passion.
Okay, but no, Snake is a great game if you're like, it's pretty much mindless. Like, a game lasts for like a minute, roughly. Not even like,
So does Fortnite if you're bad enough.
But like, there's so much.
Swiggle water.
There's so much like strategy, but it's so like mindless,
Yes.
right?
Okay, well, I still despise it with a passion because it reminds me of my childhood, and anything that reminds me of my childhood, I hate.
Do you reckon there's like professional Snake players?
Yeah, I did. Of course.
Yeah.
People just really good at making like pinpoint movements to do
Can
the
you
most
speed
efficient
run
possible.
Snake?
No, you can't finish Snake.
Yeah, you can.
Oh wait, can you just by filling up every?
Yeah, if you're just really, really good.
Fair enough.
But name a
Well,
game that you can't speedrun.
I was supposed to say Mario. That's a dumb answer. Like Fortnite, right?
I guess, yeah.
I guess you could do its campaign. Apex Legends. Apex
Wrong,
Legends
the
doesn't
answer's
have a campaign.
Tetris.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, you can't speedrun Tetris. Can't you just like win?
What?
Don't you win Tetris?
You can't beat Tetris. It's like beating the dinosaur game.
But wait, don't you win a round of Tetris?
No. It literally, okay,
You don't?
depending...
Is it just endless?
Okay, well, depending on, like... Yeah, no, pretty much, like, the generic Tetris is just... you clear lines, and I think every time you reach a certain amount of lines that you've cleared, it speeds up a level. And so you're constantly dealing with the pressure. That's like, at first they're slowly going down, but like, when you get to the end, your board is scrambled and you have to make split-second like decisions that can make or break your entire game. That's why it's such a good game.
I hate Tetris.
It's easy to play, hard to master. Oh, wait, what? You hate Tetris?
Yeah, I didn't really like it. It's
What?
kind of annoying.
It is probably the
it's
most timeless game of all time, maybe not including Minecraft.
Minecraft is great. I'm sure there's more timeless games out there.
Well, not really, because like, the thing with those two games is like their entire thing is just kind of squares.
Squares.
Yeah.
Well, what do you count stuff like Street Fighter and
Yeah, but here's the thing:
Yeah.
games like Street Fighter or Halo,
Pac-Man?
no, like Street Fighter or Halo or something, they're made to look like a futuristic.
Fine, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Well, you can beat
Yeah.
Pac-Man. And also, like,
You can beat Pac-Man. It just takes a very long time
not really. You just kind of keep going the levels.
until the memory runs out.
So the reason Pac-Man looks simplistic is because that's all.
Well, wait, no, wait. Okay, so what does Pac-Man having to be like being able to be beaten have anything to do with this timeless games list
What?
that we're making here? What does the fact that Pac-Man can be beaten have anything to do with this timeless game list?
Are we talking about timeless games?
Yeah, sure, yeah. That's
Okay,
why I brought
well,
Pac-Man.
I'm referring games that tend to make it look more simplistic and not like try to use a lot
Pac-Man
of...
is simplistic. It's just it's like a maze.
No, but I'm saying like, say like all Halo or Call of Duty, they're trying to use the best graphics that they can.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there were better graphics for Minecraft, let's say. But
I'm pretty sure Pac-Man doesn't try to make good graphics.
yeah, because that's all that's probably the best graphics they had in like 19 something.
Have you seen Tetris Effect?
Yeah, it's like really great.
If you get a Tetris, is it just called a Tetris?
A Tetris
Right.
is 4 blocks.
Yeah, okay. If
Four
you get a
lines.
Tetris, the screen just explodes.
Yeah, and you can like,
Okay, you can't tell me that game wasn't made to look good. Okay.
doesn't it have a VR port?
Yeah, it does have a VR port, and apparently you can play better on a VR port.
And can't you get like an ultra, like a Tetris Ultra, if you like clear the entire board in like the thing?
It's called like the 16-line Tetris.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool.
It's
16-line Tetris are cool.
Tetris.
But
in
the
general is a
meta
great
now,
game.
I'm sure there's like deeper meta, but the meta to any just casual spectator is like just use the 4-block lines and then get them as your. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Like, it's a fun game to watch, but once you actually start playing, it's really difficult.
Well, that's why I said easy to play, hard to master.
Well, no, okay, I said that it's hard to play.
How is it hard
And
to
even
play?
worse, I can't play Tetris. It's too difficult.
There's like, you can easily play like the lower levels.
You can jump into Minecraft and start to like, because it has like real world as like, I see a tree. Let's break it or something. You know, like, or I don't know. I'll punch this dirt. Like in Tetris, you just go like, what does this what? Okay, this block could go here. This block could go here. This block might be able to go here. Oh, how do I like get rid of that gap that's been,
Okay, here's the
completely
thing
covered?
though.
Like, it's weird.
Tetris is
I
such
can't
a
play
simple
Tetris 'cause I'm
premise.
garbage.
You fill a line, the line disappears.
Yeah, exactly. But okay, the version of Tetris that I played didn't tell me that, alright? So I played it and then like failed immediately, and I just gave up forever.
Okay, well that's on you. You can't bring that down on Tetris.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, Tetris is a garbage game. But that doesn't mean it's a garbage game.
It's the second highest selling
Okay,
game.
again, in my opinion, I think that Tetris is a garbage game.
How is it
But
garbage?
that's my opinion.
Yeah,
I think that it's a bad game.
I want to hear your reasoning. How is it bad?
Because I just have I have experiences that tell me that Tetris is a garbage game.
Okay, here's the thing. Your opinion that Tetris is bad is completely different to your opinion that you don't like Tetris. One of them is saying Tetris is bad and that you don't like Tetris are two different things. One of them is like your opinion on the game.
Okay, in my opinion, Tetris is bad. Okay, because I don't like it. All right, but that just my opinion isn't the world. Okay, so you can believe that Tetris is a good game. I'm sure people do, definitely, right? But I don't like it because I'm bad at Tetris.
Yeah, that doesn't make it a bad game. That shouldn't. That just means that you don't like it.
It makes it a bad game in my.
No, that means you've had bad experiences of it.
Yes, exactly. So I don't like the game. I don't like its systems. I don't like what it looks like. Okay, I just don't like it. I especially don't like the music because it brings me back bad nostalgia.
Have you heard the Tetris 99 music?
Yes.
It's peaceful for the first 50 or for the first 100. Then when you get
I like the Tetris 99. Okay, I take back the music thing.
Yeah.
It's good
Tetris
music.
is classic.
Okay, but I don't like the rest of the game.
Why?
I also like Despise Candy Crush with a passion.
I just want to know why you don't like the game mechanics.
Oh, because I'm bad at them.
You're bad at them.
I'm bad at Tetris, yes, why you don't like it? I don't like the game.
I believe that heart surgery is bad because I cannot do it.
Yeah.
You're not getting it. No.
I believe that I'm not making a review, right? If I was to make a review of Tetris, I'd actually do research. I'd actually play it again.
Okay, hold that thought.
And then
can you just not lean all the way away from your mic and then come back?
Okay. Hi. I'm here now. Okay.
Okay, just continue.
If I was to leave a review on Tetris, I would think in the perspective of a majority. Okay, not just my own. But if I'm just thinking about Tetris myself, if I'm just talking to someone about Tetris, I'm gonna say that I hate it. I'm gonna say that it's god awful and it's like the worst game ever created.
What?
Even if, well, it's not, but there are worse games definitely. But I don't like Tetris.
Yeah, that's fine. You can say that, but you
can't
say it's a bad game.
Well, in my opinion, it's a bad game.
But why? Because you're not good at it. That doesn't make it a bad game.
Well, okay. It's not a bad game. It's a very good game.
It's the best game.
Okay, but I don't like it. It's not the best game ever.
I know.
I'm not saying that. It is Minecraft, okay. Not the best game ever, but it's getting there. Second to the best game ever is like Counter-Strike.
What?
The CS series is the CS series is a timeless classic, okay?
Well, not.
It's almost completely like it's okay. Graphics are a big part of Counter-Strike, obviously, like every game aside from, you know, Tetris and Pac-Man, very old games. Tetris Effect is a lot about graphics. But the gameplay is so important to Counter-Strike, and it's been that's what it's focused on, is the gameplay. That's why it has such a good competitive scene, because things are balanced, things work, there are proper systems to the game, there's a good meta, right?
I guess
That's
but...
like that. You know, that just makes it a good game. And I think like another factor to being a timeless classic is when you can come home after school with your friend and play it, right? I'm sure. Okay, I didn't do this because I didn't play CS 1.6 or CS Source, but I'm sure the people that did had a great time, and I have a great time with CS:GO. So I don't see how you can have a great time playing Tetris by yourself.
What do you mean?
Just in a corner, okay?
Tetris.
Because mainly Tetris is a multiplayer game, yeah.
No.
For the most part, it's not. Okay, how is Tetris a multiplayer game aside from like leaderboards and stuff? Sure.
You're versing another person. Like you battle.
Okay,
them.
but was that how the game was created?
No, it was created as a single player game for
Exactly.
arcades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the factor. Okay, the little tick square for playing with your friends is ticked out by the fact that it's an arcade game, and you'd head to the arcade with your buds after school in like the 19.
Well, yeah, but you'd compete against each other to get the highest score.
Yeah, exactly. You do in every game.
Yeah.
That's every single game.
Not every game.
All games are competitive now. They all have at least one competitive aspect. Get me one game that doesn't have a competitive aspect.
Okay, let's see.
One popular game. One game that people will know at an instant. Don't say like Barbie World Adventures of Ken the Doll. Some dumb thing like that.
Let's see. Define popular.
That people recognize it.
Well, that's like, let's see. Let's see. Just give me a minute. Okay, I don't know.
I win. Call them boys.
I will find one. But okay.
You'll find one. You can try.
Tetris at its core is a single player game.
Okay, sure.
But it can be played not just as a like score v score, but you can like play in real time against like.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
Tetris
so is
99
every game.
What's your point?
Every game has at least some competitive aspect, but Tetris originally did not have that aspect. And now that it even does, I don't really count leaderboards as multiplayer. Sure, Tetris 99 is a thing now, but that's like competition competitive.
Yeah, but like even 20 years ago, you could play people in real time.
Yeah, okay, but when was the last time you went home and went, alright, dude, let's 1v1 each other in Tetris? No, you go like, hey, get on CS Source, we're gonna mess around in a roleplay server. Alright, like, no one just goes home and starts to play Tetris 99 fun, okay? Unless you do it competitively. No one does that.
No, that's how.
If you do that, you're weird.
If nobody does that, then why are there like Tetris 99 servers?
Okay, but none of it's fun. Like, you don't just, okay. Alright, hold on.
You're saying just because something's competitive, that doesn't make it fun?
Kind of.
And then in that case, Tetris 99...
Every game needs a single player, a multiplayer, and in the multiplayer it has to be competitive
Fortnite.
And casual. Yeah, Fortnite.
No single player.
What what do you think the campaign is?
Okay, that doesn't exist. Epic Games have literally overshadowed that for like a year now.
They still exist. You go on, if you go onto the Fortnite homepage, it goes Battle Royale and...
Huh? Tell me its name. Yeah, that's what I thought. Save the World.
It's called Save the World. My sister just walked in and like stared at me and I'm like, what do you want? Okay. It still has a potentially single player campaign.
Okay, so
that's a single player.
What was the
multiplayer
saying
is
before?
Playground mode.
What does the multiplayer have to be? It has to be what? Casual.
One casual, one competitive, and it has to be. Okay, yeah. That's fine.
You do like okay. Well, here's the thing though. Anything can be like, okay. I'm pretty sure that the Fortnite World Cup isn't casual.
Yeah, that's very competitive.
Yeah, and so are the Tetris World Championships. But Tetris can also be played casually.
Aren't the Tetris World Championships like a big LAN event where people buy tickets and come and watch?
I don't think they buy tickets, none say.
Is it a big LAN event?
Yeah,
it's held a big local event.
It's held
where
at
people just sit around next to each other and play Tetris.
Not necessarily. It's held at a convention center. I know that there's like they play.
Yeah. Okay. No. That doesn't count.
There's a crowd and it's on stage.
Okay, that doesn't count.
What do you mean?
I mean, one person at home on their computer or phone connecting to another person somewhere else in the world on the internet on their computer or phone, and then they play casually, or they play competitively, or that person on their computer or phone plays a single player.
Okay, whether they play casual or competitive is entirely up to them. I could play a game of Tetris and I don't care, and I just build like a tower.
Every game I think should have one of those, like all three of those modes.
What
to be a good game?
You're saying that there should be a separate casual and competitive multiplayer?
Sure, yeah.
No. What about Fortnite then? Huh?
You have casual, right?
Which
you
is
have
what?
Playground mode where you can jump in with your buds. You have the creative one. They made it for this very casual reason. You have mini games, and then once you get into competitive, you jump into the actual Battle Royale.
You can also play
or the Fortnite World Cup
casually.
Of course you can. Okay, but you don't expect. I don't expect to go into the. Okay, I don't expect to go into a Fortnite game, and my teammate comes up and just like starts messing around. I don't expect that, because if they wanted to do that, they could have gone to Playground or into Creative.
No, there's people who do that.
Okay. Yeah, but they do it with their friends.
Not necessarily.
Okay, then they're just bad people.
That doesn't mean they don't exist.
If it is a competitive environment, you can't play casually in a competitive environment.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. It's the same thing with Counter-Strike. If you jump into some competitive game and start to play casually, no one is gonna like it. Because it's the competitive game mode. It's there for a reason, and some people like the competitive aspect of a game.
Okay, well here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Ninja isn't always on the edge of his seat for every single minute of his games. He plays hundreds a day.
That's because he's playing like competitively. He's still trying to win, but he just doesn't sweat out because he's good at the game, so he can relax.
So he does it casually, you're saying?
Yeah, he streams. That's his job. But then once he starts to do competition, he starts to like sweat it out and play properly.
So you're saying there is a way to play competitive casually?
Of course, but in every scenario, it doesn't work in every scenario.
So I don't get what you're trying to say here.
So I think that Tetris is a bad game because it's not varied, in that it has multiple game modes, ranging in casualness.
At the end of the day, it's the same thing. Blocks fall down, you make a line, it goes away.
Well, you can say that about games in general. At the end of the day, games are games, and they're just there to have fun.
Yeah, but here's
until
the thing,
people start making millions of dollars off.
Yeah, but some of the best Tetris players in the world have amazing decision making and reaction time, because
so do every other professional player.
Not necessarily.
That sentence didn't make grammatical sense. Okay. Give me a competitive game where the person at the top of that leaderboard isn't very, very good at that game. Oh, okay, no. Tell me they don't have that game doesn't affect one of their real skills, like reaction time or decision making, or like in real time thinking. Whatever. Okay, you get what I mean.
Yeah, but like the top players playing at like level 30 plus, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They have less than 0.1 of a second to decide where to put stuff. Because otherwise then it's too late to move.
Okay, most professional players do.
Okay, here's the thing. What about like World of
Okay,
Warcraft
World of Warcraft, okay.
They don't have good reaction
time.
time.
I can't tell you about World of Warcraft because I don't play it. But
Me
what
neither,
I can tell you is that they have their own very particular skill set. I don't see Tetris players needing to learn how to like aim precisely on a screen with their mouse, right? But I don't see how a Counter-Strike player has to figure out what blocks to place and when. Okay, you can't switch those skills over. You can't just merge them and, expect for a Counter-Strike player to have Tetris abilities.
I don't know what you're saying.
That doesn't work.
What point you're trying to make.
Okay, I'm just trying to render your point completely worthless because of what.
Yeah, but you're kind of just going off in a direction nobody asked. Tetris is a good game.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Okay, if we want to go into this, I can explain why Tetris is a bad game in my opinion.
Go.
Okay. It just doesn't. Okay, Tetris doesn't hold up to the modern days gaming standards.
I believe it does.
Okay, with games like your popular games like Fortnite, Apex, with Microsoft controlling Minecraft, it's getting much like more varied now. With servers, it was always varied, right? You have games like Counter-Strike. With Counter-Strike, you have community servers, very varied there. Gmod, same thing, Valve game. TF2, same thing, Valve game. You can get some random game, like Roblox. Oh my god, Roblox is so varied. It's awful, but it's varied. Alright. With variety, I can jump onto TF2 and go, I want to play casually, so I can play casually. I want to play competitive, so I can play competitive. I want to do something that has nothing to do with the game, like Deathrun, and I can jump on the community service list and find one. But with Tetris, you can play by yourself, or with a person, or by yourself.
No, that's not at all the point. Tetris is about constantly improving on your achievements and getting better and better and learning.
Okay, so is every game.
Okay, are you gonna let me finish? It's about like
you can't just make blanket.
I'm not saying that any other games aren't. I'm just saying Tetris is about adapting to your mistakes and thinking.
Okay. Then I'm gonna render that one useless and say that every game does it, right? So it's not special.
Yeah, but it does it on such like a finite level. Like you make 10 decisions in 10 seconds, in like 1 second.
All right. Yeah, keep going. I'll prove that wrong later.
Prove it wrong now.
All right. Oh, you ready for this? Have you seen people build in Fortnite? Have you seen people build in Fortnite?
No.
It is actually insane. The amount of buttons they can press with one hand. It is insane.
I'm gonna render that useless by saying you can do that with any game.
Well, okay. When was the last time you decided to play Counter-Strike and to build like a 1x1, huh?
I've never played Counter-Strike.
When was the last time you played Counter-Strike and just built when you ramp rush somebody the last time in Counter-Strike? When was the last time you ramp rush somebody in Tetris? Alright, it's just not a thing.
Okay, well, okay.
You can't render that point either.
Yeah, sure, other games require like problem solving and reactions.
Yes.
But Tetris does it a lot. And I'm not saying any other games don't. But
Okay, sure. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
That point's completely useless. That doesn't mean like it's not special.
Okay. But, okay.
Tetris. I feel that Tetris is the type of game that a professional would play in their spare time to train the skills for their other game.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, though.
Their
It's such
actual
a
game.
simple game at its core, and we've said this before.
Okay, fun.
Okay, it's such a simple game because,
Yeah.
or like, yeah, at its core, it's just you make a line, that line goes away.
Yeah.
Like, it's all about like.
You shoot someone in the head, they die.
Okay, yeah, but here's the thing though. Like Fortnite, let's just say Fortnite, that has an open world with so many different.
It's not open world.
Well, is Tetris open world? Tetris isn't even a world.
I think so.
You can literally have the same effect with like a 16 by like 6.
I'm pretty sure open world means like is there a map?
And there is on Fortnite.
Actually, yeah, exactly. I think open world. Okay, I think open world means like you can just do whatever in that world that you want. So I guess Fortnite counts.
Yeah, Fortnite's an open world. Tetris is not. Wii Sports is not.
Of course. Well,
Okay.
golf, debatable.
No, you literally cannot like. No, okay. Okay.
Alright.
And
Yup.
it's like. Okay, let's see. You are
Yeah,
like. You are constantly trying to get a better score, and
Yeah.
if you if you there's like because there's no way to win. You can't beat Tetris.
Yeah. Well, you can play multiplayer.
You can win a game, but you can't beat the game.
Yeah, sure.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the main goal, like yeah, sure, it's probably like,
Okay.
one of the main things to do. Like
I don't see what point you're trying to make, but I see the yeah.
like you can play it whenever. Like you don't
Yeah.
need to sit down and go, right, I'm gonna play Tetris this entire afternoon.
Yeah.
Like I can pull out my phone or like even and just play it.
I can pull up my phone and play Minecraft.
Yeah, I know. But like
Not that it's gonna be a good experience, but I can do that.
I can hold it like it doesn't require a lot of thought. It can literally just
Well, didn't you literally just say like it needs extreme decision making and reaction time?
yeah, if you're depending on what level you're playing.
But that's for every game.
Yeah, sure.
If you're playing casually and you're just like looking at it, making your moves, and someone walks up to you and talk to you, and you can just turn it off, you can do that every game.
Hmm.
The fact that Tetris is so simple is clearly a reason why it is a good game as an arcade game, but not a good game as a sit down, what do I do for the rest of the afternoon game.
But you
Because
can
it's
lose
not
yourself in
not
Tetris.
varied, huh?
Like
You
Yeah.
can lose yourself in any game.
yeah, sure, but what about like Candy Crush then? That's not at all varied.
Okay? Candy Crush is made to like be addicting.
So is Tetris.
Yeah, so does every game.
Yeah, what point are you trying to make? You saying every game is.
I'm
built-
just trying to render your points useless.
So wait, hang on. You said Candy Crush is built to be addictive, but all games are built to be addictive.
Yeah.
So that renders your point useless.
No, I rendered your point useless when you said Tetris was
Okay,
built to
I
be
rendered
addictive.
yours useless because all games. Are...
Okay, we rendered both about useless, but I've made proper points so far, and
Okay, go ahead.
kind of gone around. Yeah.
Candy Crush.
Okay. Well.
is
Okay. So.
repetitive.
Okay. So my point. Right. Note this down. Tetris is not a good game, and it does not fit to the modern gaming standard. Even Tetris Effect.
Because it's such an old game. I'm
Well,
sure.
about to just. Of course. Okay. I feel that Tetris nowadays is used as more of a hey, like I want some nostalgia. Let's play some Tetris.
Okay, well, what are you basing this off of? Your like 20 minutes of playtime when you were 6?
I'm basing this off of what I know about Tetris.
Nobody's
Right.
copying onto
I've-
Tetris
okay.
99 and saying I want some nostalgia. Like, you're sure it could be nostalgic, but like that's not the reason you play.
Yeah. Okay. So what is the reason you play?
Because it's fun.
Okay. Sure.
Like the reason you play
I think
Tetris is the
tons
same
of
reason you
games are
play
fun.
like the reason you play like Tetris 99 is the same reason you'd play Fortnite.
Sure.
Okay, I just want to say there's like a game theory video on Tetris and it's really good and it renders like it brings up a lot of my points. So I'll link
did you just,
that
like,
in the description.
You just plagiarized a game theory video?
No.
I'm
I
making my
literally
points.
stated that it was a game theory video. The first thing I said. Anyways,
Okay,
we've reached
fair enough.
the 45-minute mark, which means we legally have to stop.
Okay.
Any final words?
You know, this is really easy to make content out of, so if we literally just wanted to go for an hour, I could just like argue with you for like an hour straight.
We're going back. Next week, we're going to be back about arguing about Tetris.
Tetris, yep. Games, yep. Not politics. That was a shipwreck.
Okay.
Are
Any
you gonna ask me
closing
for last words? Alright, skate fast. Do you wanna bleep something out?
No.
Okay. Pop balloons. Keep going, kiddos.
Okay. And remember, play